Alright, so you may be wondering why I put my thing to spin. Prove yourself. Yes, try the challenge. All you have to do is do consecutive spin jumps. There's nothing more to this mini game. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is just do this over and over again. Yeah. Time for the second boss. This one is actually has a bit of a not exactly puzzle, but yeah, it's an interesting aspect. Pay attention to which pillar. Now, attack the pillar that he's not under, then attack the pillar he's under. Otherwise, you just sprout another pillar. Oh crap! How did I? Anyway, now we can wail on him using brother's attacks. After he gets hit twice, he retreats back into a pillar. So we'll make both those hits a splash bros because ground bros is not as powerful. Oh, okay, I'm gonna use a syrup. Alright, syrup. Really, 1 BP I would wanna heal with Luigi. That's just lame. Anyway. Once again, the reason I'm not using bounce bros is because it's not as powerful. I want to make both the hits on both of them splash bros hits. And that was very quick actually. We're gonna upgrade a stash. Let's see how lucky a stash is now. Real? Okay, he didn't. Now. Yeah, some items here of interest. So pay attention. Yeah. So the first two bosses really weren't that bad. The third boss will actually be trickier. I don't see what the point of this. It's like, okay, fine, I hit a block that was like obviously there. It's really pointless. They have 3 heights. They can be tall, medium, or short. If they're tall, their attacks cannot be dodged, so you should definitely jump on them at least once before they attack you, or it will be impossible to dodge the attack. That's the interesting gimmick about them. Oh, like he was just trailing behind. Now he finally caught up. Come on. Let's see if you have a better stash. Okay, 2 is better than 1 at least. Come on, just... that can be a tricky part. Because there are 2 of them, we want to attack 1 each so we can shorten them. Otherwise you won't be able to dodge their attacks. Yeah, Mario's power and Luigi's power, there's a big difference you can see early in the game. Later in the game you won't be able to see that much of a difference. I mean, it's the same difference, but then the ratio will not be that significant. So yeah. It's basic. Actually, now to be honest, I find some of this stuff a bit repetitive. I mean, it's unique, but then eventually it gets quite repetitive. mean, it's like, yeah, we're doing the same thing again and again. This one moves, so you actually have... Oh, okay, never mind. This isn't the moving one yet. Okay. I thought it was a moving one. Okay. I'm like, what the hell? So, yeah. You can see lots of syrups coming up. Oh crap, I forgot to hit that. See, that's an example. You can't dodge the attack if you haven't shortened them. Wasn't paying attention, man. Oh well. After this segment, there's just one more segment before we're finally through. And why the hell did I fail that? It's just embarrassing. Really, Luigi, you still don't have that much power? This is really embarrassing. Anyway, so this is basically the gimmick. Now, here we go. First, let's face these enemies down here. Once again, let's remember to get the other guy. Wow, 2 Uggies in a row. That's really lucky. Like, he has very low power. Oh, the stash must be really high then. Alright. So what you want to do after that is take the low ground. Darn it, too early. Like, sometimes your attempts to counter will actually lead to you failing to dodge it entirely because you have jumped too early. Anyway, now we're on our way. This one is a little interesting and a little tricky too. You'll notice that we're probably just... Really? How the hell did that happen? Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? Yeah. Be interesting, the platform we need to be on is just one tile too high for us. Which is why I've got to go through all this just to get to it. Wait, I think I missed something, didn't I? No, I didn't. Why did I think I missed something? No, I didn't. Never mind. Things just feel off for some reason. Okay, let's use some more. We've got plenty of mushrooms, so we're really good with that. If you do want to save your progress, I'm serious about that. Blah blah, and I don't... You've got to admit that the names here are the funniest names I've ever heard. Suspense. Yeah, are you still eager for it to hatch? Like, come on, just pay attention, you could have dodged that. So, this one's actually trickier, because its attacks, it has actually a support system that can enhance its attacks. But anyway, for now, let's just do the usual attacking. It doesn't hide under anything. Yeah, that's very difficult to avoid. When he attacks Mario, it's actually very difficult to avoid. When he attacks Luigi, it's not that hard for some reason. Yeah. And that's his support system, the rock. You can destroy the rock, but it's actually not worth your time. So just continue on with regular attack. I mean, brothers attack. See, this is when the attacks become a pain to avoid. Boy, and it does lots of damage. Ouch, that did a lot of damage. Oh, okay, that went faster than I thought it would. Well, we're going through the cycle again. So once again, remember to take the remainder when dividing by 6. Or as I like to call mod 6. That's your way of determining which one to upgrade next. And here's one of the coolest characters, although some find him one of the most annoying also, but he's both. His flashy hair and the bromance between him and Luigi. Wow, so you actually looking good compared to that. You bet your life. So what if you were wrong and someone didn't have a 1-up? Or maybe by your life you mean that you'd actually bet a 1-up that you have with you. So yeah. There's an awkward relationship between Peasley and Luigi. I try not to overthink it because it's a, rated E game, but it's very hard to not overthink it. It's like, just the luck. The ultimate, actually it's not gonna be the ultimate hammer, there will be 2 upgrades later in the game. Alright. So this is now another action. There is also brothers action for the hammers, but you won't get to do it yet. But it will be very useful. So yeah, do that. So now we can finally break that statue by first falling. Yeah. A lot of hammer stuff you'll be doing. So many rocks. The rocks will become less and less frequent. This is just because you just began using a hammer. It's trying to train you. But then so many rocks actually is overkill in a way. First you've got to put that rock fire out, or yeah, you've got to put it out before you can hammer it away. Okay. So there is a pathway over here. You will get some really nice you will get some items. I don't think there's anything else. No. This is also a way to backtrack, but it's a one-way backtrack, really. So we're gonna go into the carts and ride them. This is a... yeah, let's ride the carts. Minecart time. don't know if it's supposed to be. No, it's definitely not. I was gonna say, what if it's a DKC reference, but no, it's just in general minecarts, so that doesn't make it a DKC reference. All if you do is just collect rubies and avoid enemies. That's pretty much it. If an enemy hits you, you will lose. You will lose a bunch of gems. So, I mean, right now you only encountered swamps, but do not let them hit you. You cannot afford that. So yeah, you just need to collect 10 initially, then you can actually replay it for he beans. Okay, I was afraid I'd miss that. Right. That's all we need, just we've got to be careful not to run into an enemy or you will lose stuff. That was close. That's pretty much the only actual challenge of the game, just that. 15, that's way more than 10. So that's all we really needed to get past this. I'll save later actually. Right now there's something else I'd like to do. Oh, wait up. Yes, we're ready to learn. Yeah, it's pretty similar, but... Oh. No, let's just... Yeah. Suspenders. Suspense. Oh, someone's a grammar Nazi. Someone is a grammar Nazi. Now, our hammers are not strong enough to break these black rocks, so we can get to the ruins that are to the right, yeah. We're not done with Hoohoo Mountain completely. We will eventually come back to see the ruins, but you can't really get there yet. Left is just a backtrack, don't go. Yeah. You will learn a move to get that done later, but not now. Right now, let's save our progress. Alright. Now, we're gonna actually face enemies, so... Stunned. Now that it's stunned, you can use your... You can actually... Otherwise, it could have actually gotten the first turn. So when it jumps, that's when you press and release. It's pretty simple timing. They jump to let you know. Timing is pretty simple. Okay, I didn't get... This is actually the first time the enemy will actually get a chance to attack. So yeah. So yeah, not too hard enemies. Oh, if the person in front doesn't have the jump action at the moment, you can always use a high jump as a replacement. It's pretty effective. So yeah, this is actually the main overworld, like the main hub of the overworld. The enemies that you can actually face most of your enemies over here. Most of the time these enemies will be the ones respawning. There'll be a part where you can actually make them respawn. Because they would... Alright then. Okay. These swarms, they're annoying to find. That's the annoying part. Finding the swarms. That's the only annoying part, really. Yeah, because they're hidden in the ground. Okay, this is pretty simple. Swarms are pretty easy, but getting a trying to actually start the battle is difficult because they're hiding in the ground. They could be anywhere for all we know. Yeah. So always search the entire area to make sure that you didn't forget a swarm. Another simple attack. Okay, let's make sure I didn't forget any. I didn't miss a swarm over here. Oh, did I? Up there you go. Up. Oh, come on. Okay, I didn't get to initiate, but oh well. Alright then. Oh, how much HP do they have, man? Alright, I think this 14. Okay, let's see if there are any more I missed. They're everywhere, basically. So, you have to keep searching. Actually gonna end the battle. I'm not end the battle, stop the recording here.